What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be going over my FMA thick and heavy Opscore style setup and kind of the things that I've got on here. This is not a purpose-built helmet. This is more of a clone. It looks good, works for me, so we're going to dive right in. So the base is an FMA thick and heavy bump. It's got the thicker shell, so it's a little bit more realistic, and it's got the weight to it. Got just the standard pads in there, no upgrades to that, and the standard mounting system, or whatever, the straps and tightening system. So originally when I ordered this helmet, I must have got a bad batch or something, but it came in as like a pinkish color. And so unfortunately I had to find a spray paint and spray paint the helmet. So you can kind of see it has a little bit of shine to it, which I don't really like. The color is not exactly accurate to an Opscore, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I had to make it work. So yeah, that's the helmet. Up front here, we've got a Repro Wilcox mount, a G24. Got some shock cord around it to hold the PVS 31s in place. But yeah, it works well. It's a good clone. It's got all the branding. It's super sturdy. It doesn't have any wobble in it like a lot of other ones, so that's great. It looks good. Definitely a good investment if you're going to be running night vision, which we'll move on to these. These are just housings. These are not PVS 31s. They have lenses and whatnot, but they are not the real deal. So these are just more for looks. They're cool. They're for the looks. They're for the LARP. Don't work, but someday we will have night vision. So that's the front setup a little bit. Like I said, I have this shock cord right here to hold it in place, and I run the shock from the helmet directly to the G24 to take up that little tiny bit of wobble when it's down. But yeah, that's the front setup right there. I do have the Opscore branded MVG shroud up here. It's the full metal one. Looks great, works well, no complaints there. We got the racing stripes. This is just black duct tape. I don't even know what this is for, but Grand Thumb did it, so I do it too. Down to here we've got an S&S Precision, the Vampire or whatever. This is the Surefire Vampire flashlight, but it's the arc rail mount for the light. It's got the branding and everything. Looks great, works well. The thing I was surprised about is how many adjustment points there are. There's tightening it down to the rail, there's tightening the ball point, there's tightening to the ball point, there's this up and down right here. It's a great mount. Looks great, works great. And then I have like I said, the Surefire Vampire on there. So this is the one with the switch. I think I just turned it off actually. Yeah, there we go. Super bright. Works incredibly well. Has strobe off, and then just a straight on. I actually bought the wrong one. I wanted to get the infrared one for future purposes with night vision, but I got the wrong one. So a little bit unfortunate, but it's all right. Moving right here, this is just a TFD patch, the Task Force Down, or is it Task Force Doomer? I can't remember, but TFD patch, just a little X. I like it. I don't really like to run patches that much. Just sometimes they can make a kit look really goofy, so I just run the TFD, and then that's it. Right here we have some TCA Peltor Comtac XPIs. Comtac XPIs are not made in Coyote Brown, so these are obviously knockoffs, but they work very well. They take AAAs. They're waterproofed, which I have tested, and it is waterproofed pretty well. I have it on Repro, the arc rail to 3M adapter. These aren't that great of mounts, so I had to do a little bit of shimming to get them stick into place. But they work. These work really well. It has the they have the NATO plug for your push to talk. I have it zip tied up right now because I don't have my radio, and then it has your mic for your comms. So these work. They're cool. Everybody has contacts, so had to get those. I just wish they weren't the XPIs because they don't make XPIs in Coyote Brown. But yeah, moving on. We got the E-lights for positive green, and then strobe. That's cool. Nice little addition here. Just kind of identification for teammates. I also use it as a kill light, depending on who I'm playing with. So that's cool. I have it on a piece of Velcro that's stuck to the helmet, so that's sweet. But back here I have the dummy battery pack with it's actually a pretty accurate cable. I noticed it has the BNVD labels and everything, and it looks better than like the FMA dummy nods, but it runs up. It does fit into the housings up here, so that I just have them taped down and running underneath the patch. So that's a cool little addition. This is the same sticker off the bottom of a computer that I put onto my gun. I just think it looks cool. There's absolutely no purpose to it. It's just for the looks, for the LARP. But yeah, so that's the battery pack. That's what I've got back here. Up here, I have knockoff. This is the FMA Manta strobe. It was like $30. It works incredibly well. So when I turn it on, maybe you can hear it. It has a little bit of a vibrate. It vibrates 3 times. So when you're wearing it on your head, you'll know when it turns on and when you turn it off. So I'll turn it on real quick. So it vibrates 3 times to let you know it's on. And then right now, when you turn it on, it already starts up the infrared strobe. And it's actually picking it up on camera, which is pretty dope. But it has the infrared strobe. And then if you hold both side buttons for about 3 seconds, it turns on your green flash, which is very, I can't describe to you how bright this is. It's very bright. But yeah, and then just turn it off. You turn off the full back and it'll turn off your infrared and your green strobe. Works well. You can see this under night vision. The green it's like I said, it's very bright. It's nice. The vibration feature is nice to know when you turn it on. So you have that pause, so you know when it's on and when it's off, because it'll vibrate on your head and you'll be able to feel it. So that's cool. Over here, it's just more of the bare side of the helmet. We have the I can't even remember, the Princeton, yeah, Princeton Tech, I think that's what it's called, the fake Princeton Tech, like the admin light has 2 settings, has a little bit dimmer, and you click it again, it's a little bit brighter, and then it goes off. Again, I wanted to get the infrared one, or not the infrared one, sorry, the red light one, for future night vision purposes, but I got the wrong one, so it's okay. It was only $17. It works well. It's on the arc rail mounts, and then again, I mean, obviously this side we have the other set for the contacts, and then like I said, NATO plug and your mic. But I think that's about it. Yeah, that's the helmet setup. It's the FMA thick and heavy clone of the Opscore Ballistic bump, I think. But it's a super dope setup. I love it. Works very well for me and my purposes. So yeah, that's the helmet setup. And yeah, these do have the green light function. So it sprays a little bit of green light on your eyes, just for the cool pictures and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for watching.